I've been is supportive of the idea of giving Jeff Capel more time, giving him another year. I've liked some of the progress that I've made, but I'll be honest, these last two games have been a step back. He played Virginia Tech, who's not good, and got boat raced twice. I know they only lost by, 6 or 7 or whatever, 5 even, whatever it was the other night. Guess what? When you were down 29 at halftime, you got boat raced. Obviously Virginia Tech took their foot off the gas a little bit. Pitt made a good run, and they're playing hard. They're doing some good things. But here's the problem that you have if you're Pitt. Right now you are, 3-10 in the conference. I mean, you got 7 games left, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. I mean, as I've said before, you really have to, if you're Pitt, find a way to finish, not necessarily really strong, but somewhat strong, okay? And that means being competitive down the stretch here. Now, you got 7 games left. At Florida State, at North Carolina, and against Duke. I mean, those are 3 games right now. I'm telling you that they're probably not winning those 3. So the other 4, you've got NC State, Georgia Tech. Miami's going to be a tough game, and at Notre Dame. You don't really have many easy games left, or games that you say, boy, they should win that game. And I think that is one of those things that you look at and you say, well, they have to really be focused here and try and win some games down the stretch. 3 and 7, so they got 7 games. If they can go at least 3 and 4, it's not great. Don't get me wrong. Spare me the, you have low standards. No, I mean, if they go 3 and 4 and finish with 6 wins in the ACC, it's not great. But at least it will show that the team is fighting to the end, and they're not giving in and quitting and all that other stuff. And then you hope that Jeff Capel can build on whatever they have in terms of, okay, we're going to get Nike Sabandi back. We've got, a whole year of Ethiel Horton. We've got Hoogley coming back. All of that stuff. And we're going to add a few transfer-type players or whatever that can put the ball in the basket a little bit or whatever, they need. That's the biggest thing to me. You can't just kind of give in at the end here. I mean, if they go out and they, go 1-6 down the stretch and then they have some players leave, I'll be honest with you, that's when you start really trying to make it's hard to continue to make the case that he should come back. But you can't play like this. You can't. You can't play like this. They just played Virginia Tech, who's not good. Virginia Tech is 14-10. Before they played Pitt, they were 4-7 in the ACC. And, if you look at the games they played, I mean, Pitt didn't play a good either half tonight. Neither half was good tonight. Neither half. Saturday, you want to tell me, okay, in the second half they outscored Virginia Tech by 22. Wonderful. So basically, 3 of the 4 halves they played against Virginia Tech, they were bad. They were bad. Again, I believe fully that, Pitt should, plan on or really take a look at really staying the course and giving Jeff Capel another year to see if he can build on whatever the foundation he finally has. But again, that case becomes harder and harder to make if they continue to play like this. Because here's what happens. The more they play like this, okay, the more they start to lose. They start to, lose the ability to attract recruits. They even start maybe to lose the ability to keep their own guys around because their own guys take a look and say, wow, I need to go somewhere else if I'm going to, have a chance to ever play in the NCAA tournament. If you're a guy like John Ugley, you go into the transfer portal, you have immediate offers, for good programs. And so, it's one thing to tell guys, hey, we're building something here, but, this is year 4 now. It's a much more difficult case now to make that we're building something here when you're 4 years in and you're getting boat raced twice in a row by Virginia Tech. Again, like I said, they played Duke. They got North Carolina down there. They got Florida State down there. I don't think at Notre Dame is an easy game. And I don't think that, it's an easy game to play Miami here. So my point is, I do think that there was some progress that has been made in terms of them sort of having an identity and them, playing better defense and them going out and doing some good things that way. Right? But it can all be undone. That's the thing when you're rebuilding. That's the thing when you're trying to build a program. It can be really, really difficult. You can fall apart quickly, can't you?